Zip it. Shut the fuck up. The world is too full of fucking talkers. People who have a big goddamn mouth and no fucking results. Alrighty, yo, what's happening? Welcome back to the show. For those of you who are new here, my name is Byron Ovenstone. Thank you for joining me. Listen, guys, today could go one of two ways. It could be pretty cool, calm, and collected, or it could get pretty heated pretty quick. I'm kind of teetering on a knife edge. So, disclaimer, you may or may not want to think about putting some headphones in if you're watching this without headphones, because there could be a few bad words, and it could get a little shouty. So, now that we got that shit out the way, let's talk for a second about fucking goals, right? And how many people just do this with their mouths. All they do is talk. And it gets to a point where I started actually looking into this a little bit because it's fucking frustrating, right? Being a coach who helps people achieve things in this game called life. You want to get healthier, fitter, stronger, make more money, convert your mindset, whatever the case might be. There's a high probability I can help you with all of those things and more. And people will consistently reach out to me. Hey man, I want to do this, and this. Okay, cool. Here's the roadmap. And it started with me helping friends. Because I did this for me first. So a little backstory, 300 pounds, morbidly obese, high blood pressure, pre-diabetic, all of the fucking bullshit, right? That comes with just being an asshole. Had to clean that shit up, so didn't really know what to do about it, so got on the Googles, the YouTubes, etc. Learned a whole lot about a whole lot. And started implementing some stuff. Next minute, you know it, like 6 months later, 8 months later, give or take, I was 180-ish pounds, 9% body fat, and the rest is history, right? Set up for all sorts. Anyway, done. Cool. As the journey that I was on progressed, more and more people started to talk to me. Oh, you look fantastic. What are you doing? Oh, how did you lose that much weight? How are you looking so healthy? You look younger. That's amazing. What's going on? Oh my God, you give off this different presence. You give off this different energy. How do I get on whatever it is that you're doing? And for the longest time, I would invest so much energy into helping people who wanted this. And I would lay out plans and I would text them lengthy things like, this is what I'm doing, this is exactly how it goes, this is my morning routine, my evening routine, this is the day of the life, this is how I eat, etc. And I would check back in with them. 3 weeks, 6 weeks, 9 weeks, whatever the case might be, whatever timeline. Hey, so-and-so, how are you getting on? You're 3, 6, 9 weeks in, you must be seeing some pretty good results. How is it going? Talk to me. Oh, well, Byron, you don't understand. It's, I'm really busy at the moment. Oh, Byron, you don't understand. I'm doing X, Y, Z. I just don't have the time or the capacity to do it, etc. And I'm like, motherfucker. Okay. So I would try and help them more. Oh, where are you stumbling? What is the issue? Rah, 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 rah. And I'll start trying to peel back layers and remove barriers, etc., etc. And then got to a point where I got fucking fed up with it. Because I was talking to people who were talking to me, and the results that they were getting were nothing short of fucking disgusting. They were doing no work, not showing up for themselves, and I'm like, why? I need to understand why. I'm very much a why guy. Like, why? Why do people say they want something, but then they don't pull through and they don't do the fucking work? Why? So, magic of the internet. So much information on there for free. So I got on the interwebs. Turns out that you get a micro dose of dopamine every time you talk about things that you want to achieve in this game called life. So every time I talk to someone about wanting to be wealthier or healthier or fitter or stronger, in my head, I'm already on track for making that happen. So I get a little dopamine hit. Oh my God, I feel good. So what do people do? Because everyone is so short-focused and so desperate for instant gratification that all they start doing is fucking talking. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. This is what life's going to be like. Blah, 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 blah. And no results. No fucking results at all. Just more talking. Just more talking. And it gets to a point where you get fucking tired of hearing the shit. If I ask you now to think of 20 people who just fucking talk. The list that you come up with of 20 people, that quick. I can think of 10 to 15 now without even trying. But I said to you, hey man, think of a list of people who shut the fuck up and do the work, who just move in silence, who move in the dark. 1 minute they're doing one thing, and the next minute you look and they're doing something completely different, and they're successful in both. And everything's just fucking like clockwork. And it's just, they just wreck shit. Everything that they go about, they do it in silence like a fucking deadly assassin. How many people do you know like that? I bet the list is not 20. And I bet it takes some thinking. You know why? Because that shit's fucking hard. Moving your mouth like I'm doing right now while telling you this video is easy. There's nothing challenging about this. But when my alarm goes off at 2 o'clock in the morning or 2:45 in the morning, that's fucking hard. Getting my ass out of bed and going to gym in the dark, getting the work done before the rest of the world is even thinking about getting up yet, that's fucking hard. Just like achieving your goals is going to be hard. Just like doing the work is fucking hard. So what does everyone do? They resort to the short term. Talk, 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 no results. Talk, 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 no results. Listen, do me this favor. Do me this solid. Imagine some fucker zips your goddamn mouth closed for the next month. You're not allowed to talk about your goals. You're not allowed to tell anyone what the fuck you're up to. Imagine for a second that you have no voice. And the only way you can show people, or the only way you can communicate, is through action. Doing fucking work. Do that for 30 days. Fuck, do it for a week and watch how things change. But do it for 30 days. Where you're not allowed to talk about shit, you make your fucking actions talk on your behalf. You make your fucking results talk on your behalf. And watch how dramatically everything will change for you. When all of a sudden you hold yourself accountable, I got a whiteboard over there. If you're new here, you wouldn't know that. If you've been here before, you know I got a whiteboard over there that I track a bunch of shit on. I got a whiteboard over there that I track a bunch of shit on. And I just fucking hold myself accountable every single day. I look at those boards. On track, off track. On track, cool, keep doing more of what you're doing. Off track, fuck. What's going wrong? Where are the wheels falling off? Where can I be better? How can I be better tomorrow to make sure I get back on track today? That kind of shit. Zip it. Shut the fuck up. The world is too full of fucking talkers. People who have a big goddamn mouth and no fucking results. We all know the guy that's got the next biggest thing, the next best business, the next billionaire on the fucking planet. How many of them actually come through with anything that they fucking talk about? None of them. Because it's always the next new shiny object. It's the next new big thing. Why? Because that's easier than committing to doing the fucking work that it takes to do what they say they're gonna do. So it's just talk, 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 talk. Shut the fuck up. Zip your goddamn mouth for a solid month, and the only way you communicate is through fucking results and work. And then tell me that I'm fucking full of shit. Then tell me that you're not a different animal 30 days from today. I can guarantee you now you are. And that was the fucking backbone of the Battle Ready program that I set up. We've now merged with Agogi, so if you want to know more about it, there will be a link in the description box below called the Agogi or something along those lines. I don't know. I will make it. Link here, Agogi. There you go. Now I have control over the fucking situation. So I will link it in the description box below. Click that link or message me, like I've said many times over, Instagram, at Byron Ovenstone. DM me Agogi. And I will connect with you. I will talk you through the process. I will tell you what we do. It's not free, because if it's free, you don't fucking do it. You pay attention. I used to coach a lot of people for free and they get no fucking results. I coach a lot of my friends for free right now and they get no fucking results. All they do is waste my goddamn time, making me question whether they truly are a fucking friend or not. Because if they were a friend, they wouldn't be wasting my fucking time. Because I don't waste my friends' time. So who the fuck would waste mine? But here's the thing. Everyone's got a fucking mouth. Everyone's got an opinion. What would be lovely is if everyone just shut the fuck up for 30 days and let their results speak on their behalf. Let the outcomes that they have speak on their behalf. Because January 1st, every fucker on the planet is new year, new me, right? Everything changes from this year forward. I'm going to be a fucking Don. I'm going to create that 2.0 version of me and I'm going to dominate, make more money, be healthier, fitter, stronger, blah, 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 word vomit, everything. And by 2 weeks in, everyone's fucking packed it in and cancelled and quit. So at what point do you stop repeating that cycle? At what point do you stop being full of shit? At what point do you follow through with the things that you say? Stop releasing these micro dopamine hits by talking. Why don't you get some big fucking dopamine hits by getting some results? By being actually proud of the person looking back at you in the mirror. By being proud of how the fuck you show up. The energy that you give off. That to me is worth it. Talking, I don't trust words anymore. I don't trust words because everyone's got them. And not many people follow through with them. So if you truly are about changing your life, if you truly are about going to the next level, unlocking that best version of you, shut the fuck up and do the work. Build a plan, craft your vision, build a plan, break that down into daily non-negotiable steps. Shut your fucking mouth and execute those steps. And do not miss, do not fail, do it every day for 30 fucking days. Imagine you zip your mouth closed, or if you have to, fucking duct tape your mouth. I don't give a fuck. You'll be doing me a favor because I just hear people talk shit all fucking day. So zip your mouth and let your results and your actions speak on your behalf. And if you did that, you would be blown away by the results that you'll see off the back end. But the reality is, most people won't because it's easier just to talk and move their fucking mouth. So are you about it or are you not? If you're not, keep fucking talking. Keep getting further and further away from that best version of you. Keep doing the bare fucking minimum. Keep showing up half-ass in everything. And then die a fucking nobody who was an absolute liability to absolutely everyone around them. Or, maybe, just maybe, shut your fucking mouth. Do some work. Change some lives in the process. Because as your life gets better, you inspire people around you to be better, to show up different. And that is a beautiful thing. That is how we make society whole again. But right now, all we do is talk, talk, talk. There's only the few that actually fucking work. Everyone else, just empty promises. Boring. So boring. And then they wonder why they're depressed, anxious, suicidal, they feel invisible, they're disrespected, they're overlooked. It's because no one trusts a fucking word that comes out of your mouth. Because you don't follow through. You don't do what you say you're going to do. So why the fuck would anyone trust you? So instead, shut your mouth, do the work, and prove that you can actually follow through with what you want to do. Not only to others, to yourself first. Because if you're anything like Byron 1.0, you broke promise after promise after promise after promise to yourself, which absolutely fucked up my confidence and my self-esteem. To the point where I didn't trust myself for nothing. And then am I shocked when no one else trusts me? Am I shocked that I give off the energy of not being trustworthy? Of not being someone worth fucking considering for a job opportunity? Being someone who will be overlooked and invisible in a room? Now there's not a room that I walk in where heads don't turn. I occupy a lot of space. but I give off a fucking energy that says I own this shit. Because I do. Because I do the fucking work. And I prove it every day on my Instagram. So if you think I'm full of shit, go ahead, go over there and look. And every day is like fucking clockwork. I don't miss. If you ran the same play, you would see some results and you would actually respect and love the guy looking back in the mirror. And once that's happening, now all of a sudden you get respect and love from all over the world and from everyone around you. But until such time as you can respect and love the guy looking back in the mirror, please, for the love of God, don't expect to get it back in return. So that's it. That's the key takeaway today. If you would all be so kind as to shut your goddamn mouths and just let your results talk on your behalf and your actions talk on your behalf, the world will be a better place. Keep your mouth closed, build a plan, craft your best version of you or your vision, understand how that guy shows up, reverse engineer those processes, and live that life every single day. The fundamentals will be the same, regardless of whatever you want out of this game called life. If you're healthier, fitter, stronger, you have a better mindset, and you make more money than you do now, you will be better off than you are right now. So with those 4 or 5 steps in play, if you just action them every day from now moving forward, where you built in some workouts, you dialed in your nutrition, you cleaned up the fucking inputs, not just in terms of your nutrition and what you put in your mouth, but what you put in your fucking head as well. So fitness, nutrition, mindset, and financial aptitude. If you focus on just those 4 things, shit will get fucking bonkers. And then if you even started contemplating throwing in something like a meditation as a 5th, oh my God, a year from today, you won't even know who the fuck you used to be. And you'll be disgusted that you used to show up that way. Because that's exactly what it is like for me. Even now, year on year, January 1st, I commit to being a better version of myself, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, than I was December 31st. And year on year, my goal is to make myself look like a bitch from the year before. You can't do that by fucking talking. You do that by doing more work than you did last year. And then you get these fucking jokers who are like, well, you know, you're 34 now, you need to start slowing down. 34 slow down? I'm just getting started. Who the fuck slows down at 34? Oh, that's right. Most people died the minute they left school because they stopped learning, they stopped trying. And all they did was start living their fucking high school days with their buddies around a fucking table of drinks. Oh, remember when? And that's how they spend the next 70 years of their life. The remember when story. They relive the same 70 years over and over and over again. Quite possibly the worst existence on earth. Sip your mouth, show up, do the fucking work, let your results and your actions speak on your behalf. That's it. Like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you guys next time.